Wells of Hope. We are a Christian nonprofit organization based in Kampala, Uganda. Our mandate is to be compassionate by responding to needs of prisoners and their families. Our mission is to address needs of prisoners and their families, with great attention being given to children with a parent in prison through sustainable and compassionate programs. Wells of Hope Ministries was founded in 2002 in Marchizon Bay Prison, Luzira, Kampala, by Francis Ssuubi, where he was an inmate on remand for a period of 68 days, having been falsely accused. He was later acquitted after the charges were dropped.
So they bribed, they did whatever they could do, and I found myself in a prison.
And while he was in prison, that's when he got a chance to share with some of the inmates. He got a chance to talk with them, find out what their needs are. Their biggest need and worry was their children, whom they had left back home.
One of the things I saw while I was in the prison, I saw families suffer. My family suffered a lot. Actually, my mother was stressed too much. She was affected too much. Her health deteriorated. 8 months down the road, she passed away.
Wells of Hope is being promoted and supported by a team of volunteers, well-wishers, and partners locally and internationally.
When I see word of appreciation, what do you mean by this?
From the very start, we started by getting people who are willing to help us, to show the people who have given, no matter how small what you've given.
Okay.
We write your name there so that the children can know that these people have helped us.
The Wells of Hope triangle model is the key to fulfilling our mandate.
At one point of this triangle is the parent in prison. Then the family in the community, and then the child at Wells of Hope Academy.
Children of prisoners are at the center of what we do at Wells of Hope. By carrying out activities that help the child to deal with the difficulties that come with having a parent in prison, we are able to reach out to the prisoners and their families as well. The journey to bring about life transformations begins in the prisons, where we are able to obtain information from prisoners on death row and those serving long-term sentences concerning their children they may have left behind. From there, we trace the children with whatever information we have available. We travel to communities, deep into remote villages, with no clear maps or well-marked addresses. Sometimes we don't find the children, and in some cases, we find that the child has no caregiver and no support structure. In most cases, we have found the children in a sick and deplorable state. If we are able to find them, we make an assessment of the child's health and well-being. We work with any available guardian to bring the child to Wells of Hope Academy so that we can provide them with the needed life-transforming support. Wells of Hope Academy is an elementary school that we started for children of prisoners in 2010. Seated on a 10-acre land, it is located at Hope Village in Ssuubi, Uganda. At this school, we provide children with programs that help them cope with parental imprisonment. We offer free education, free food, free clothing, care, and love. We take these children under our care to visit their parent in prison 3 times a year. These visitations are powerful times of connection. Most of these children until now have gone 10 or more years without seeing their parents or not even knowing their whereabouts. It's a great reunion when children visit their parents in prison. Wells of Hope is the only place where children get direct visit. No barriers, no bars. This is because of the trust and goodwill Wells of Hope has established over the years with the prison authorities. In this way, we are able to connect to the community, the child, the prisoner, to each other, and most importantly, to God. These bonds are powerful and not possible through any other organization or connection in Uganda today. At the Academy, we have Christmas parties with special meals, and we offer Christmas gifts. We have Scout Club. We offer counseling and guidance. They engage in sports and games. spiritual and moral discipleship. We also hold monthly birthday parties. Most of these children have never had their birthdays celebrated. Some of them don't even know their own birthdays. It's a great excitement and life-changing time. When these children graduate from Wells of Hope Academy, we continue to support them in partner secondary school. We pay for their tuition fees in their boarding schools, and we hope to offer them support up to the university and trade school level. During the short holiday, teenagers come to Wells of Hope, where we conduct a camp just for them. In the camp, we teach them etiquette, life values, leadership skills, HIV/AIDS prevention skills, and valuable knowledge that helps them prepare for the future so they can go back to their community and be changers. We have a program called Rod, Not Fish. Under this program, we have a pig unit, a dairy unit, and poultry unit. The proceeds from the farm enable us to supplement on the project's income. We have a children's choir called Inyunyenzo, meaning star. Inyunyenzo's children's choir is a choir of children of prisoners, which was started by Wells of Hope. Through this choir, the children are able to make the public know the plight of children of prisoners. They sing mostly gospel and encouraging songs. So far, they have released a 5-track album called Ambaho. Some children have been abused in the communities before they come to Wells of Hope.
They are not considered as normal children in the community. They are shunned by their friends, by their family, by their relatives, so people do not want to associate with them. They get to blame them for the things for the crimes which their parents did. These children are being used for child labor. They have to go dig to get food.
They have no self-esteem. They are vulnerable to rape. Their growth is stunted, most of these children. They are prone to being sacrificed, what we call child sacrifice.
If a child is pushed away by society, he has nothing to eat, no one is there to look after him. In the long run, he's going to end up stealing, he's going to end up on the street. For the girls, it's even worse because girls have a problem whereby most of them are married off at the age of 12, 13.
Wells of Hope is helping victims of crime. For instance, here Ida narrates her ordeal to Wells of Hope volunteers. Ida was assaulted by her husband who poured acid on her. She sustained injuries on her body, which resulted in many scars. Wells of Hope has helped her to turn these scars into stars. There are many victims of crimes like Ida that we support. FACE, Family and Community Engagement. The goal is to empower, provide hope, and restore dignity to mothers and grandmothers of children of prisoners. We offer them counseling sessions on how to cope with having a loved one in prison. We encourage mothers not to remarry and abandon children and also face the risk of HIV. We empower and equip them with trade skills so they can become self-reliant. Wells of Hope runs income-generating activities which help the women to earn an income by participating in the following productions: tailoring, jewelry making, mushroom growing, and liquid soap, which is branded and sold as Hope Soap. We empower them with business skills, and we provide spiritual and moral discipleship. Wells of Hope also provides emotional support to prisoners and families of prisoners. During our sessions, we teach, counsel, and sensitize them on issues related to HIV/AIDS and crime. We provide much-needed food supplements to inmates who are living with HIV. We donate high-protein maize flour, sugar, eggs, and provide care. Our hope is through counseling and teaching, they can prevent HIV/AIDS and handle the stigma that comes with the disease. This support has reduced the number of people dying in prison due to HIV/AIDS. Wells of Hope conducts Bible-based spiritual programs in prisons in Uganda. This includes Bible studies, discipleship classes, and preaching during Sunday services. Wells of Hope gets its support from friends and partners worldwide, mainly from the United States, the UK, and Uganda, who offer a one-time gift, sponsor a project, or even sponsor a child. We welcome any size donation, and we still have many children who need a sponsor for only $35 a month. Thank you. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
'Cause love is right here. Love is alive. Love is the way, the truth, the life. Love is the river that flows through. Love is the arms that are holding you. And love is the place you will fly to. And love never fails you.